Yeah.
Hi, hello all, good morning once again. So now let us see continuation of the yesterday class. So yesterday we discussed that how to install a Azure SQL Server in the cloud. Okay. And then we configured that to the local SSMS. So this is what regularly also you will do in your real time. So that's why the whole steps we completed. So now on top of that, previously we are discussing the group by class, is it? So in the group by class, especially we completed with single column, how you can apply the aggregate functions actually. Then how the group by class is working. So it's very simple that you are trying to make the groups basing on some column data actually. So here department number if you take for example for quickly understanding. So in that column, whoever have same data, all of them becoming one group. So that's what you can see here, 10th group, 10th department, whatever records are satisfying, all of them coming under this group. 20th department records are coming here, 30th like this. So group naturally how you have a meaning, same thing here also. So whenever you are making the groups, definitely there is some common property. So that's what here also you are applying, whoever have same data. So on top of those groups, what you want to perform? Always aggregations only. Aggregations is nothing but what actually, either you can find out the total number of records in that group, in each group, or total salaries or summation you can perform, average you can perform low. So like that, few things you can perform. That is called aggregations here. So aggregation functions we seen and group by clause with single column we already see. So let me share you the SSMS screen so that we can discuss further. So if I try to quickly recap query wise also, in last class we discussed that. So for example, select star from EMP. So if you take the whole table data, so okay, see observe that last class discussion matter now onwards, you will understand what I am speaking. So here I am trying to run this particular query, but the thing is it is saying that object not exist. But object is exist. That means EMP table is exist. Object is, even I told you, right? Object meaning. So table is one of the object. So you can see under the table section in the EMP EFNDB, EMP table is there. But still it is showing error. It is very important that to which database you connected is the matter. Okay. So here you can see to which database you connected. These are all different existing databases. Take the corresponding database EFNDB. Okay. So that is what. Then if you try to run now in this DB, yes, this table is exist. Okay. Take care of these things. Now simple select star. Okay. Select class we are not going to write down now. From the EMP table, group by DEPT number we calculated that day. So I'm going to take DEPT number. Then in each department, how many employees are there? That means you have to group based on the group department number and then apply the count on each group. That's what count star. So this is what which we already completed actually. So in each department, how many employees are there? You can find out. So you try to give the always alias names whenever you apply group by clause actually, because if you don't apply, you are not going to have a column name. So here I'm just taking CNT something. Now if you run, you are going to have a column name. So meaningfully it will be there actually. So like this you can apply in each job role, how many employees are there. So that means you try to group the data basing on the job column. So for example, what does it mean? Here if you see the full data, see here, how many clerks are there? How many salesmen are there? How many managers are there, we want to know. So that's what a corresponding column you have to perform group on that column. Then you try to count the number of records in each group. So that's what same thing. So here, instead of DEPT number, try to take the job. Some insights also that day we seen. Hope you remember. See that. How many analysts are there? How many clerks are there? How many managers are there? You got it. Okay. So this is simple group by that day we discussed. On top of this, we started something else. That's what here you can see. Okay. So you can have sometimes multiple columns also in the group by class. So here in the group by, see column name or column names. It's not always single column. So see, suppose if I take DEPT number and job together, then how grouping is going to form? That is now important. How groups it is going to form? Is it individually doing on DEPT number and job or something else it is doing? So now you can tell that how it is going to happen. If I write query like this, DEPT number, job, then we are trying to display here DEPT number, job. I am taking count star for example starting. So tell me now before running this, tell me what is your understanding, how groups are going to frame. So let us take the whole data in front of us. EMP. Yeah, come on, you can tell. Hello? Or I will display only DEPT number data, job. Hope I am audible, right? Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How groups are going to form? See, right or wrong, don't bother. That's what very important thing. Don't bother about others also. The practice here, what you are doing, that means whether it is right or wrong, apply what you understood and try to tell it actually. That's a good practice in your real time also, or wherever it is.
Yeah, so it is group by based on the two columns for department number and job.
Hmm.
And I believe it will give the count as well.
So,
It will
yes.
give the department wise job with count.
Actually, it will first group the department number and then corresponding job. Job also will group by it will like 20 clerk and 20 salesman and 20 managers. Similar manner like for 20, 30, 10 it will be like it will be group.
It will give the department number and job and the count of it. That's it, I guess.
So simple. Yes, most of you told correctly, but you told differently. Nothing is there in a simple understanding. Their combination as one group. That's all. Is it? So simple in a classroom. All boys is one group, all girls is one group. That is one simply basing on the gender. In a classroom, basing on the basing on the grade. All A grade one student, all grade grades are one, all B grades are one group, C grade like that. Now what you are saying is all gender and grade based groups. That means all boys and A grade students, all boys and B grade students simply each together as a one combination. Then how many satisfying 20 clerk combination? So is there anybody here? Yes, 20 clerk combination here, one more. So these two are going to make one group. 30 salesmen, 30 salesmen, and here 30 salesmen, here 30 salesmen. So like that here 34 are there, 4 records satisfying that combination actually, it will not work on individual. So how boys and A grade, how boys and B grade, girls A grade, girls B grade like that. So their combination treating as one group, how it is worked on individual column. Similarly, when you mention multiple columns in the group by, their combination as one group. So same value here also. Yes, 20 clerk. Then here one more person, 20 clerk. So you can see now how it is coming. This is what. So 20 analysts, 2 people are there, 2 employees are there, 30 salesmen, 4 employees are there. So you can see all these things. So it is exactly what we discussed on single column, even here also same. Okay. So for example, C and T. So if you take sum of salaries, okay, sum of salaries, how it will come, you can see. What happened? So sum of salaries, you can see. Analysts are 2 employees are there. So each employee salary is maybe 3,000. So 6,000. Okay. So like this, you can apply. Suppose if you take a min of sal in each group. So what will happen? Similar manner, minimum salary in each group you are going to get. So there is no big deal to understand. First of all, how many columns are there? All those columns combination it is going to consider as one group. So like what we discussed here, 20 analysts, whoever in the 20th department, all the analysts will become one group. That's all. In the boys, all A grade will become one group. In the boys, all B grade will become one group. So combination only, it's simply boy A grade, boy B grade, girl A grade, girl. So that combination. Okay. So this is what first of all group by class. Nothing is there. So some insights we already discussed. The columns which are exist in the group by can present or not in the select. The columns which are present in the select clause, what are the mandatory rules it should follow? Come on, tell me. The columns which are present in the select clause, what they should satisfy? Suppose job, what it should satisfy?
Yeah, yeah. So the column used in a select clause, they are either present in a group by clause or used aggregate function to them.
So it's very simple. Yes, exactly correct. So you see the suppose DEPT number or job column which you have, either that column either should present in the group by class. Yes, present both. Another column in the select class present is salary. So the another possibility is it should it should present in the aggregate function. Suppose if you have a extra column ename, so ename is not part of the group by class. It's not exist, or it is not part of the aggregate function. So that's why this is not allowed to allowed here actually. You can run it now. So it will tell the same. So what happened? Comma you give first. So first is the priority syntax error. Now there is no syntax. Now you can see ename column. If you see, it is not contained in the aggregate function. So it is not part of the aggregate function ename, or it is not part of the group. For example, if I see, if you do max of in the enames maximum value alphabetically, last one, right? So now if I run, now ename is part of aggregate function, then it will not throw any error. It will give you some answer, you can see. So these are the first of all insights. Be careful. And that's all. Group by is the one of the most confusing thing for many people we are observing. Please, that's all. This itself more than enough to do any kind of task. Okay. So here, this is what actually all aggregate functions and their corresponding results. Okay. Hope it is clear. Any confusions, any doubts to go before going to move next? Okay.
Actually, when it comes to the compiler, how it will be actually grouped by will take the combination. Like let us say we have found 20 analysts in the first row and 20 analysts at the last row. Like will it go one by one, or it will like how it actually the compiler will check it?
Yes, exactly. First of all, now concept wise is kind of done. So now the thing is execution wise how it will happen. So the thing is there is no way. Only thing is you have to compare with everyone. Okay, that combination. So there is another extra concepts like indexes, all these things. Though you have the indexes, that will not help in the group by clause actually. Okay, so you have to go for the, that's why group by is costly operation. So that's why aggregations people are going to perform whenever you have a huge amount of data and a better performance engines like in the PySpark, because you have a parallelism is there. Okay, because of the parallelism, because of the in-memory computation, performance is also going to improve actually. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In database side, you are going to compare actually. So if you have huge amount of RAM size, then quickly it will perform. If it is less, accordingly it will reflect.
So it will one by one it will checks, right?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Thank you, Achyut.
Yeah. Now, in continuation to the group by class, having class is the another one, which is completely dependent on the group by. Come on, tell me what we discussed that day on the having class.
Which is actually used to filter the result set which we got from the
So who is filtering the columns? Come on, name it.
group by
Who is filtering the columns? I'm asking.
column. Where class?
Come on. Who is filtering the columns?
The select.
Select class.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
So it's very simple. See, in that first day itself, I told you, select a star from EMP if you take. Okay. So here, this is whole data. All 8 columns are there. If I don't need some columns, so that means where you are mentioning that, that means you mentioned 2 columns means remaining columns I don't need in the output. That means select is filtering the columns. So filtering the columns is select class. Filtering the records is, of course, we haven't discussed it. Today we'll see where class, and filtering the groups is the having class. That's all, simple thing. So it is going to filter the groups actually, which you created in the group by class. So it is also a very simple task. So same thing. Having clause after group by clause, having clause you are going to mention. Always filtering is nothing but a condition in the form of condition only. So as you seen that, for example, 10th department 3 records, and 20th department 5 records, and 30th department 6 records. Okay. So 3, 5, 6, total 14 records. Now if I ask you, give me the department numbers which have more than 4 employees. So it is how you are doing in your mind when you have this list on the paper. First you will count in each group how many are there. Is it or not? That's what group by you should perform. Then after that, what is the rule you told that? So whoever have more than 4 employees, which department have more than 4 employees? So 3 greater than 4 in case of 10. So this is not satisfying the condition. So 10 is not coming. How you will do in normally? 5 greater than 4, 20th department satisfying condition, 6 greater than 4, 30th department satisfying the condition. That's all actually having clause. You are going to tell the condition on the group. So that's all. So group by is going to perform like this, first of all. Then if I need a number of people more than 4 departments, then condition you are going to tell. So having is really straightforward, nothing is there. So on top of this, okay, first you have to apply the group by. So group by DEPT number, for example, and then having count star. So total count greater than 4. So now when it come here, what is this? DEPT number, try to display, and then if you want total count also you can take it. So see here. Okay. So 10th department not came. If you take only first 3 lines without having class, 3 departments are there, 3 records are there. Now you have 2 records because you filtered the groups. So similarly, if you take another column, whoever, so you want the managers who have more than one employee under him. So that means you have to group by MGR. So if you want to see the whole data, see once, see the MGR column. Under MGR column, for example, 7698, under 7698, more than one employee is there, 7698, 7698 like that. So like that, there are few employees who have more than one employee under him who is working actually. So if you need like that, so you can see here, here also MGR you have to take. Okay, then that's all. So first you are grouping based on the MGR. See, you have 2 employees, 9678 have 5 employees like this. Now I want the employees who more than under him, how many people have more than one employee. So you can take that. So 3 managers have more than one employee working under him. So how many employees have, how many managers have display manager IDs who have one employee working under him. Come on, write the query, simple. What changes you will do in the above query?
Count equal to 1.
Huh?
Count equal to 1. Count
That's all. Simple change right here. So where count equal to 1. So it's a simple, straightforward. Then okay, where clause not done, right? So this is what actually you can work on the groups by using the having clause. So you can filter the groups, which group is required in the output or not required. Okay. So this is the where clause. Okay. So whatever we discussed, same thing. So give the high priority to understand the group by class, not just in the SQL side. Same group by having everything we are going to see in the Data Factory side and PySpark side. Especially at the PySpark side, we should have a clarity actually. Because group by when to apply, how to apply. Concept wise here it is same wherever, irrespective of the language. But syntax wise there is a little variation. So syntax wise we will understand there also. But the concept we are not going to repeat because we already done now. Okay. Of course, we will recap, but by that time you should be familiar to use these SQL statements. Now let us see quickly the where clause, which is very, very important one. And you are going to see performance wise also some important things. Though you know the SQL from long time, definitely you will feel something difference here. So what is where clause? Just try to understand. As we discussed, it is just filtering the records. Is it? So which records I need, which records I don't need, you are going to tell in the form of condition. So I need only 10th department employees. So you are telling that is what the condition, only 10th department is the condition actually. So the syntax wise where clause, in the where clause condition you are mentioning. So for example, we need only the clerks. So this is the query you are writing. Okay, leave here, come to the practical one. Here we will see. Where clause. Okay. Now see here simple. Select star from EMP if you take whole data. This is what actually. Now select star from EMP where class. Hope always how I am writing, try to observe it actually. Okay. So every clause I am writing in separate line. So try to maintain the same standard in your real time also if you are completely new to this. Okay. Because better visibility will be there, and in real time definitely this is the standard people will maintain, right? So in the where class, suppose I need 10th department employees. So what we are doing is simply what is that column representing DEPT number equal to 10. So if I run this, what will happen? See, only 10th department employees are coming. So like that, suppose if you take whole data again. So here just tell me, I need only the managers. How you will write? List down the total managers. Come on, what you will write? Simple.
The equity number equal to 20.
List down the total managers. So manager column is what first of all you have to understand. So here you see the manager, here manager. So job role as a manager, right? That is the column you have to trigger. Nobody will tell you the column names. Basing on the requirement or basing on the statement, you should understand who is the corresponding column. Is it? So where job is equal to actually manager type. Okay. Now try to understand job equal to manager. So are you going to write down like this? Manager. This is wrong actually because it is first time I'm telling this. So string, this is a string value. Try to understand job column going to hold the string values. MGR column going to hold the integer values. Observe that. Hire date is going to hold the date time. Timestamp you can say. Our salary column is going to hold the decimal number. So see the difference. Now if it is a hire date, or if it is a now if it is a date time, or if it is a string, it should be surrounded by single quotes. You see the color how it is changed. And suppose if I remove this ending single quote, you have some red color underline. So always in your query, if any syntax error is there, so you have the two concepts: syntax error, semantic error. You will see those things. Syntax error right now you are observing. So SQL is going to follow some structures very strictly. If you want to write down the condition, it should be in a proper structure. So that's what syntax. So here it should end with a single quote also. So if you give that red color underline, gone. So that means there is no syntax error. So we need managers. So all managers we have. Simple, straightforward. Okay. So now tell me the query. So now tell me display employee e-name, manager ID, total salary, whose salary more than 2000. Come on quickly. Hello.
Yeah.
First we have to select
Select
the
the
column
name.
names.
Select so proper all columns we don't need actually. Keep that in mind. E-name dimension. Yeah, next.
Manager ID.
What is that column name? Now you have to tell.
MGR. MGR.
EMGR.
Yeah. See, you don't have hundreds of columns here. Manager ID. Just have a look who is matching that MGR. That's all. Then
Sal.
Sal. So from EMP, come on now. Where class?
Where?
Salary. VSAL.
Where SAL
Yeah, Sal.
greater than 2000.
Greater than or equal to which one?
Whose salary is more than?
So just
Greater
he
than.
told
Greater
more
than.
than, not equal actually.
Yeah.
Those also matter. Okay, 2000. So here because 2000 is an integer number or a decimal number, integers or decimals, you no need to surround by single quotes. So have a look. Now, see here, run this. Yes. There are 6 employees whose salary more than 2000. Okay. Similarly, let us see the date column also, so that we have a better clarity. Now, you see the hire date. See, come to always, if you want to see the data types, if you want to cross-check, this is the regular thing only. So expand your table here. Click on this plus, expand the columns part. You can see each column and their corresponding data type. So when it comes to the salary, you see it's a numeric. Okay. So EMP number, it's a numeric. Of course, they take a numeric. You can take it as an integer also. 40 itself telling integer only always. But salary, you can see 7 comma 2, some fraction you are selling. Fraction means this dot part after dot. Okay. Okay. Now let us work with the date type. You can see the hire date is the date type. So simple, select, see the employees data first of all. Hire date, okay, 1980 to 1983. Between this range, employees are there. Is it or not? So select star from EMP where hire date. Let us copy paste one date here. Instead of more than the employees who joined after 1981 January 1st. So how you will write that? So first of all, in single quotes, you should write down your date time. Now, who joined after 1981 January 1st. So that means here 01, here 0. That's all right. So greater than symbols or less than, all these things, how you will apply on these numbers, same thing. So you see now. So there are 13 employees. Okay, there is 1980, there is only one employee. Okay. So similarly, for example, August month, if you take. Okay. So that means after August month in the 1981. Okay. First of August month. So some more employees are going to reduce. Okay. So now you can see there are only 8 employees who joined after this date. So that is what's, first of all, this is all basic part. Okay. Conditions, how you can write down. So now one more thing, then we will see very important discussion. So here you can see, I need only the employees who have a commission as null values. So what is the query? Write down, select star from EMP where commission equal to null. That's all right. Whoever have null values, we need those employees actually under commission column. How many employees are going to come? Total 14. 4 people have
11.
not null values actually. So 10 values you are going to get. Is it or not? 14 minus 4. So commission equal to null, we are asking. So see here. What is this? So there is no employee with commission as null, but exist, right? So thing is, try to understand, null you should not apply like this. Why you should not apply like this? There is a behind story. You can see here, though it looks like for you null, N-U-L-L spelling. So that means it's a void or nothing is there. So every null value in the background also going to have a one unique number or unique ID, you can say. This null and here this null are not same actually. Internally, this null have some ID, for example, 10. ID internal actually. That is no need to know yourself. And here this null have 11 actually. And that 11 not going to repeat for any other null value. So in that way, here also you mention one null. This also going to have another unique ID. This ID nowhere else exists in your database. So you write any number of nulls here or here in the data, all nulls internal representation is unique number. So your commission, when it comes to here, it is not a string value. It is not NULL spelling. It's not a string. It is something in the background, some unique ID. That unique ID coming here. So for example, for this unique ID, 10 you got here. Then equal to RHS side, another null is there. That is also going to have another unique ID. So since it is a unique, both will never equal. Same thing for every null value here. So that's why it is returning null. Query wise, it is correct 100%. But why it is not returning? So nulls, if you need, this is not the way to use actually. So you have, so that's why, because the implementation is like this, equal operator is always comparing whether it is same or not. So you are going for is null option actually. So alternatively provided is, whoever is null, you need those. So now it will return all null employees. So we need who don't have null values actually. In the under the commission column, what you will write now? Select star from EMP where, come on, commission
is not null.
not
Is
null
not null.
thing is there, null and not null. So that means whoever don't have a null value, that means who have a some commission. That's why 0 is different. We discussed it yesterday also. 0 is different, null is different. So 0 is some value fixed, but null is we don't know actually, not applicable actually. Okay. So this is what the simple thing. We will explore much on this, okay, as we are moving on. So that is what the simple things, clerk, 10th department employees, simple queries only. So take a screen. These are all different possible operators you can use. Of course, some of them we used. Now try to answer that. Now try to answer. Display. So you can see the operators first of all. Equal, greater than, less than, we know all these things. Not equal operator you can see here. Okay. So this is the not equal operator. Okay, this is the not equal. Come on, tell me. I am writing one statement. So display employee details who are not working, who are display all employee details except salesmen. Come on, what you will write?
Select star from
Select
employee
star from
where
employee where
job
job
equal
is not
to
equal to salesman.
salesman.
So job not equal to
Salesman.
okay, that's all. So you will come sometimes in reverse. Okay. So you can write in another way also. I will tell you. Better I will take except 10th department. Same statement I am taking. Okay. Concept is same, but for simple usage I am saying except 10th department employees. So that means what you will write? Select star from EMP
EBT.
where DEPT number. So another way I am writing except 10th department means what will happen here is 10th department. So if you take whole data, so we don't need 10th department employees in the output. So you can have a keyword called in, and inside the in you can mention 20, 30. So 10 I didn't mention because only 3 departments are there. Other departments you can mention. So whoever is in this, suppose it will come to this record. 20. So 20 present here. So this record will come in output 30. 30 present, this value 30 present in the list. Yes, he will come in the output. But when it comes to the clerk, he is the 10. So 10 is not exist here. So that record will not come in the output. So this is another way. Okay. But this is not a good one. Try to write down not equal. That's better. Okay. Why this is not? We will see later, because some more discussion is there here, or and operators come here. So just take a screenshot, simple things only, try to write down these queries. Straightforward, nothing is there. Yeah. So now continue. Is the time? Yeah. So very important thing is, you are not going to complete the tasks with a single condition. Suppose I told you I need the employees, salesmen in the 30th department. See, salesmen in the 30th department. First, you have to identify the salesmen. That is one condition. And 10th department employees. That is another condition, or 30th department employees. So, multiple conditions you have to write down sometimes. When multiple conditions are you have to write down, see my statement. 30th salesman in the 30th department means he should be salesman. That condition should satisfy, and he should be 30th department employee. Both should satisfy. Or I asked the same statement, you see, either 30th department or salesmen. That means what now? Anyone. So that is what actually sometimes all conditions should satisfy, or some conditions if satisfy, you need the results in the output. So or not operator. So here, when you have multiple conditions are there, what is the relation between these conditions you are going to define with the and, on, or operators actually. Okay. When you have more than one condition. So that's what and operator meaning is what. In childhood, you might learn this one, right? So try to recap. This is going to play a key role. Okay. For example, condition 1, C1, condition 2, C1 and C2. Symbol wise, I just written. Condition 1 may be true. Condition 2 also may be true. True or condition 2 false. Different possibilities. False, true, false, false. So what and operator is saying that actually, if all conditions are true, then final results is also true. So tell me what is the result? C1 and C2. So I told you, if you need better clarity, see what I am saying is salesmen's in 30th department. What does it mean? He should be salesman. He should be 30th. So take for example, first record. First record. Is he salesman? No, right? So this is condition 1, condition 2. Condition 1 is false. That's what I am saying. And is he 30th department? No, right? Both of them false. That is what that combination here. So C1 is false, C2 is false. Output is what? You are not going to take that record. That's all. That's what the total final result is false. This is matter actually for performance, which we are going to discuss after this basic discussion. Okay. Try to understand. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask. Similarly, you take the second record. Salesman, yes, job is salesman. That means condition 1 is true. And he is also from 30th department. So that means that is also true. When both of them true, that record you are returning into the output actually. That's what result, overall record result is true. That's what meaning and operator. Both should be true then result is true. If all conditions are true. Okay. Now, if you take the third one, okay, third one is fine. Let me take this one, Blake. So say he is not a salesman, he is a manager actually. So false. But he is in the 30th department, 10th department. Okay, both of them false. So let me take, yeah, James. He is a clerk. He is a clerk. That means false. Okay, false. But he is in 30th department. True. But all conditions should be true, right? So that's what overall result is also false. So this is also false. What does it mean simply? If one of the condition is false in your overall conditions, then final result is false. That is matter actually very important. This, by using this simple thing, you are going to see the great performance convincingly and practically. Okay. So keep this in mind. Similarly, if you take the OR operator, if any condition and all conditions that matter. So all conditions C1 and C2 OR operator we are going to take. Any one means what actually? Either you should be a grade student or a boy, for example. So if you are a grade student, you can come, or if you are a boy, you can come. So that's what actually here you can see. If at least one condition is true, then final result is also true. That record is coming in the output. Come on, tell me what about this final result?
True.
True. One condition is true, so result is true. Here?
True.
True. One is true is there. And here?
False.
False. Again and again, why I am saying this one is, this is a childhood thing only. And why, how it is related? Directly we can write the conditions, multiple conditions, and we can show the results. But by using this, something we are going to analyze, that is really matter. Okay? Nothing is there in the normal discussion. So you simply add the multiple things actually. Okay? So, okay, leave these things, come here. So, or for example, the clerks who salary more than 1500. So like that, multiple conditions you have to take. So select star from EMP where multiple conditions. So job equal to clerk type and department, what he is told, salary greater than 1500. So that's all. And operator A and D you have to use. Okay. R operator is O or R. So A and D O or R. Okay. Now if you run, if anybody there more than 1500, those are coming. So but nobody there. Take the 1000. If any employee more than 1000, yes, 2 employees are there. See the salary part. See the job part. So both satisfying. That's all. Okay. Now, what is the time? Okay, we can complete. So now you see what we are doing is select job, select star from EMP. Take the whole data first, then write down the conditions. DEPT number where DEPT number equal to 20. So all 20th department employees I am taking. So all 20th department employees we are taking. Yes, 5 employees are there. Now you see. Another thing I am writing. Select star from EMP where job type is equal to, let us see how many managers are there. Manager. Okay. Here 3. Yeah, this is required. Let us run both of them. So you see both. Total managers are 3. Second query. First query. Total 20th department employees are 5. So let it be this part. I'm combining both actually. Carefully listen, matter this one. Select star from EMP where DEPT number equal to 20 and job equal to manager. What does it mean actually? In the 20th department, written all managers. So in the 20th department, only one manager is there. Okay, let it be this part. So when you run this one, what happened? Try to understand, that is matter. How many records satisfied? Come on, this condition out of 14. Total records are 14. You know that. How many records are satisfied? In this condition, how many are satisfied? Huh? 5 records satisfied out of 14. Is it or not?
Yes.
That means try to see now in this manner, true or false manner. So 5 records satisfied true. That means remaining how many? 9 records satisfied false. Is it or not? Is it clear or not this point? First of all, everyone.
Yes.
Why 5 came? 5 people satisfied. That means remaining not satisfied. That also we are right. Now keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. One thing that, okay. Come here. I told you 10th department employees. For example, what you have to do? You have to come to the every record. Is it 10 or not? You have to check. Yes or no? You have to compare. So, is it a 10th department number equal to 10 or not? To cross check, assume it is going to take 1 second. Simple time I am taking. 1 second it is taking. Result may be true or false. But first of all, you have to compare, right? Then only I can tell yes, it is satisfying or not satisfying. So to tell that it is taking 1 second time. Hope that is clear. Is it or not? Come on, you are going to answer next.
Yes, yes.
How many records are there in your table?
14 records.
14 records. To get the final result, how much time it will take?
14 seconds.
14 seconds, yes. Each record will take 1 second, right? In that manner.
Yeah.
Result, whatever, you don't bother now. You have to think in this manner. Total output, how much time it is taking? 14 seconds. Let us have same calculations. First of all, on the total table, now you have this. So, on one condition, whenever you have, to tell the result, true or false, always. So, first of all, you have to work to get the final result. That will take 1 second. 14 records means each will take 1 second, 14 seconds. So, keep that in mind. Come here. So, and execution order. So that's in that way I'm now further if you deep dive, this also will take 14 seconds actually to tell this whole result. Because you have one condition. But 5 are satisfied, 9 are not satisfied. Have a clarity. Now on this, come on, tell me.
Same.
11.
Similarly, three are true and 11 are false.
11 are false. Of course, this also will take 14 seconds. Is it or not? Now come here. How much time this will take? Tell me to get this result. I am running 3. You can tell now. You have 1 record. Well, that is fine. That we are not asking. How much time this is taken to tell this result, this 1 record to return?
14.
Come on.
8 seconds.
No? Come
14
on.
only.
Huh?
14
14?
seconds only.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. If I take 1 record, come on, let me display the whole data. Results are not matter now. Okay. If I take 1 record, I have to check this condition.
28.
I have to take this condition, which will take 1
14
second.
seconds.
Is it or not? And also, I have to check, is he manager or not? That also will take
1 second.
1 more second. Both you need to check, is it or not?
Yes.
Every condition you have to check which you mentioned in the where clause. Keep that in mind. Okay. So for one record, how much time it is taking to tell the result? True or false, leave it.
2 seconds.
How much time it is taking?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Observe that.
28 seconds.
Okay. So total time now is what?
28
14 records, each taking 2 seconds. Overall,
28 seconds.
28 seconds it will take to give this result. Okay. So that is what simple thing. Nothing is there till now. But this should understand. You should understand this. Okay. Now the thing is, actual discussion is here. Keep all these numbers in your mind with better clarity. 2 times I am writing, but now the matter is actually here is, if I swap these two, is there any change in the output? Is there any change in the output if I swap the conditions?
There won't be any change.
No,
In
But
the
because,
result,
you
there
are-
won't be any change. See that. But execution time wise, is there any change? Who is going to give the result first? Results are same. Okay, simple, right? Suppose you are buying a one product. Both the products are giving same performance. Then which product you are going to buy? For example, who is either price wise if you go, who is less price? Or time wise if you go, who is giving those results in less time? So both the queries returning same output. Output wise never going to change. But result time wise, who is giving first? That is matter. Let us try to analyze that one first now. Okay. So think logically now, basing on the and or and operator, what we discussed till now. This is condition 1 I am taking, or here you can define. This is condition 1 and this is condition 2. That means here order is condition 1 and this is condition 2. But second query, what you defined actually, this is condition 2 you written first and next you written condition 1. So that's all, just to swap to the conditions. Now what is going to happen here is, for example, how the execution will start actually in the where class. If you have multiple conditions, execution will start from left to right. That means it will execute first this condition, then it will hold that result, then it will go to the second condition. Then when both conditions results came, true, false, then result is false, true, true, because AND operator, then it will apply. Got the point, right? Both results after getting, then it can apply AND operator. When you can decide whether final result is true or false. C1 result is what? True. C2 result is also true. Then you apply true AND operator. So result is true as per these rules. So same thing. So left to right, keep that in mind. Now come to the discussion. Same thing. See, very simple discussion only. I am going to take who satisfied that 20th department 1 zones. Okay. Okay. When you are executing this where clause for this fourth record, as defined here, DEPT number equal to 20. So it will check this one first. So that condition 1 became true. Then it will go to the second condition. Manager. Yes, job is manager. Yes. So that is also true. Then final conclusion is what? That record you should return in the output. So hope it is clear. Is it or not? So
Yes.
now you take another record. I am taking another 20th department employee, this one. So now in case of this record condition 1 true or false? Tell me.
True.
True. Then condition 2 is true or false? He is
False.
clerk. but you are looking for manager. So condition false. So what you will decide final result? Come on,
False.
false. Now you tell me very important thing. When you come to the second record, condition 1 true or false?
False.
False. He is 30th department. You are looking 20th. False. See, tell me what your sense is saying. Am I need to check the second condition?
No, doesn't require.
No.
So final result I can conclude, is it or not, without knowing second result? Is it or not? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
You can
So
continue.
if you yourself saying that second condition, damn surely no need to check, irrespective of true or false. Final result you can conclude means, is the compiler designers not implemented this particular one, so that this 1 second you can save it, right? Is it or not?
Yes.
So time whatever it is taking for checking this condition, you can save it without executing this particular condition. You can simply skip and final result you can tell. So whenever first condition is false, second one is true or false, we don't bother. You can simply skip it, come directly to the final one. So what happened? Okay. So come directly, skip the second condition. That is what the main thing here. Now, basing on this, we are going to do some calculation. Try to answer it. Why we took these numbers here is, what is the conditions order we took? Come on. Just tell me why. Yeah. Now you see carefully. Here we have everything. And we are discussing this part. Okay. Now listen carefully. 9 times it is false, right? Department number, who is in the first position. 9 times it is false means, what is your understanding? What is your understanding? 9 times false means, first condition. Sorry, what is this? 9 times it is false means, department number 20, 9 times false. That is what here it is saying. That is what it is saying, right? 9 times false means 9 times department number false. For 9 records, it is false means for those 9 records, second condition you can skip. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes or no? Is it meaningfully convincing or not?
Yes.
Yes. Sir.
So
Yes.
9 seconds only will take for 9 records to tell the final result false. Is it or not? Only 5 records will take 2 conditions. Is it or not? Because first condition true. So second condition you have to check. Out of that second condition, some of them may be false. That is okay. That we don't bother. But both you checked or not, both you executed or not. So only for 5 records, it will take 2 seconds time. Is it or not? Is it clear or not?
Yes. Yes.
So first condition 9 times false means second condition 9 times you can skip. So within 9 seconds, you concluded the result for 9 records. And remaining records only took the 2 seconds. Overall time now how much? 5 plus 5 into 2, 10. Total 19 seconds. After going to your real time, take the huge table, take the 2 conditions, check this time wise. Okay. That's all. So normally taking 28 seconds without implementing all these techniques. If you implement that technique, 19 seconds. Now you see further the another part. Here, manager is the first condition. Is it or not? First position. When it is in the first position, tell me now this calculation. You yourself tell me. How many times second condition you are skipping?
11 times.
11 times condition false. 11 people are not satisfying. But this is in first position. 11 times the second condition you skipped. So within 11 seconds, you can tell 11 records result, whether it is coming in the output or not. Only 3 records are going to take 2 conditions execution time. So 3 into 2 seconds. What is the overall time here?
17 seconds.
17 seconds. So by just swapping the conditions, times wise there is a difference or not?
Yes.
So that's all. Is it not performance improvement? So this is going to give you the best result, right? So reordering is going to give you the best result whenever you have a the data in huge. Definitely it will work. You please cross check. Then you might know, you may have a question. Okay, first of all, is these calculations clear? And then this inference is clear or not? Any confusions? Hello?
Yeah, no confusion, Satyaj. It's very
Huh?
clear. No confusion.
Yeah. So everyone, please don't
Yes.
compromise. If it is not clear, feel free to ask. Okay. This is really matter. See, what we did simply is, instead of just randomly writing these conditions one after the other in the where clause, okay, we just analyzed something by taking a simple execution time, 1 second, maybe in the real time, but that is fraction of seconds. Whenever it is a huge data, that a fraction of seconds also matter, because if you have lakhs of records, even milliseconds if you add, that will lead to the hours and minutes. So whenever you have a multiple conditions in your query, hardly it will take 1 or 2 hours. That reordering. After entire query is prepared, perfect query is prepared, go for reordering. Definitely performance wise, there is an improvement. What we did actually, instead of randomly writing these conditions, analyze like this actually. If you reorder the conditions, which reorder, okay, which order is going to give the better time. That's what we analyzed, basing on the AND operator's property. If first condition is true, second one we no need to check at all to tell the final result. So first condition, sorry, not true. First condition is false. Irrespective of the true or false, final result is false. Okay, that is matter here. So by taking this one, compiler designers also will include that. So why I'm saying this one very confidently? So you can see in my Udemy courses, there is a compiler design course. So we implemented compiler, and theoretically I explained also. So there is a course in the Udemy, actually my course, which I taught. Okay. So all these things are really matter. Performance wise also compiler will take care. Okay. Any doubts? So what is the conclusion? What you can write? In which order always you are going to write down? In which order always you are going to write down? Which condition you will put in the first position? Come on, that you tell me.
Whichever the condition which is like satisfied.
Whoever have more number of false, is it or not?
Yes.
That many times other conditions you can skip. So better always put see here 9 false, here 11 false. So 11 false is the better one. Remaining you can skip automatically there itself. So that's what actually descending order of conditions, descending order of number of times conditions become false. So whoever more false, that condition you put in the first position, and then next is in the next one. Okay. Yeah. Ashutosh, someone is.
Yes. How to decide that?
Exactly. That's what I'm expecting. I'm about to tell actually, but I'm waiting. Someone should ask. So, like this, once your whole query is prepared, then apply on individual queries first. You know how many records are there at that moment. And individually, you try to do that. How many records it is returning? Basing on that, remaining records you can decide. So, it is a one-time job, but your query is running daily. Is it?
So here the records are quite small.
Small,
If we
yes.
are having 1,000 records, then how to decide there to
You
reduce
see,
the time
even if you have a
complexity?
10 crore records, if you apply the count star, you will get the count, how many are satisfied. And you just, if you apply the whole table count star, you will get the total records. So you already got who satisfying, and you already know total records. Remaining is not satisfying records. You got the one condition, true false total number. Another condition, true false total number. So see that how many which condition have more number of false, then put that in the first position. Data is in front of you only, right? So take the count star after condition with condition, without condition, then without condition minus with condition is your total number of false. 9 of how you got. Without condition 14, with condition 5, 14 minus 5 is 9. So that is false you got here. Similarly with another condition, only with one condition I'm saying, then you got the number. So suppose if you have two conditions, yes, you got the numbers. So you can now decide this is have more, put that in the first position. That's all.
Understood. Thanks.
Hey, hi, Achut. Hello.
Yeah, right.
Yes. My question is, for every time, suppose we are checking the condition for the job equal to manager.
Hmm.
So, every time the compiler will go row by row, right, for checking the manager conditions. So, how that will, impact on the performance?
Every time.
Every time that, compiler checking the row, row by row checking the condition, right?
Yeah,
That
you
job
have
equal
to
to
check in
manager.
the every row, but there is a some another concept indexing. Okay. So
Mhm.
that will help you another way to optimizing the search part. Okay. But still you have to compare every row only. Then only you will get to know who is in who is satisfying 20th department.
Okay, understood.
Any other doubts? So 48. Okay. So if you don't have any doubts, I'm stopping here. So same way, think about the R operator. We seen only AND operator. R operator also you try to think. Then tell me what order you are going to maintain in the R operator. Similar something is there for that also. So hope these are the first 5 classes. For some people I allowed actually. Please try to complete your enrollment. Monday onwards it is strictly private access. Okay. And if you have, whether you enroll or not, if you have any doubts anytime, if you want to ask anything, feel free to call back. Okay. So hope everyone have my numbers. So this is my contact number. And whoever enrolled already, okay, for you, in this weekend, I create a WhatsApp group and then I will share the recordings in one sheet and I will give the access actually. Okay. So these are the numbers you can note down. And if you have any queries, feel free to call back. Okay.
Achut,
Yeah.
Yeah, is it possible to share the Udemy profiles? Like,
Yeah, definitely. I will share. Actually, I seen your message. I will share. Actually, we need to generate. It's not. We first I need to generate. It will take less time only,
oh,
and then I will share with you. Okay.
hope if possible, I can share by today. I think, right?
No, no, no. I will share definitely. No.
Okay, okay, sure, thank you.
Yeah. If you need immediately, definitely I will share.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to start
It's
early.
a weekend, right? Yes, I will consider your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely I will share today before or afternoon. Okay. Okay.
Sure, thank you, Arjun.
Yeah.
Arjun,
Yeah.
can I get the access of previous batch recordings also?
Yeah, sure. Whoever completed complete enrollment process, for them, we used to provide actually if they want to fast track. Okay. Yeah, you will get it. No problem. Just to ping me, whoever need. So actually, you can see here. I will show you. Let me share the screen. Just 1 minute.
And actually, one of my friend is trying to reach out to you regarding the classes. So, I mean, yesterday he called you, but I think
Yeah.
you might be
Yeah,
busy.
better call wise. In the call wise, try to call this second number. WhatsApp is the first number. Please I'll tell him to call back to this number. Yesterday also,
Okay,
I
actually, he is
also,
interested to join a
yeah,
class, so that's why.
yeah, sure. Please ask him to call back today.
Okay, okay. I mean,
Yeah,
okay, okay. I'll ask. Yes.
yeah. So hope you are able to see the screen, right? No. Yeah. So here you can see, these are the recordings, day wise you are going to have. And in each day, in which day, what topics you have in the syllabus, it is there in the Excel sheet. And 3 projects, and in the data factory data flows. So you have like that. And then another thing is like this, we used to share the recordings actually every day. So this is a evening batch, which is started recently, this one also. So here recordings we used to share like this. So each day what topic is happened and its corresponding link and its passcode, everything is available. So this is yesterday what we discussed and its related recordings. Okay. So like this by Monday, your batch also going to have everything. Okay. Yeah. So recordings wise, who completed enrollment, if you want, definitely I will give the access to this folder actually where you have everything already. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all. All the best.
Yeah,
Have a nice day.
thank you.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you all. Thank you, Arjun.
We don't have a class on Saturday and
Yeah,
Sunday.
Saturday we don't have class.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Directly on Monday we will meet again. So 3 days time is there. Don't try to create a account first of all, Azure account, but complete SQL part practice. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye.